guys, it's Kat at spiritual-candy.com with today's free online tarot pick a card reading, and it is Tarot Answers Your Question. With this, it can be love or anything else, and you can assign a question to each group, which makes it super flexible and I think a lot more user friendly. So today's reading is intuitive. Remember, it's also general, so if some of the messages don't resonate, just ignore them and take whatever does. If you want your own private reading, it's £20 for 20 minutes and you get your reading in 48 hours or less. To book your reading, check the description box below or go to spiritual-candy.com. There are also limited one-to-one phone readings, which you can also find out about on the website. My goal at spiritual-candy.com is to help you follow your heart and find yourself. So for more free tools, please head over to spiritual-candy.com and check it out. I also do a Facebook Live every Sunday, 7 PM BST, 2 PM EST. So please join me there. If you want to submit a question, you can do so on the website via the contact form or on Facebook itself. So yeah, join me there. So I hope you're all great and you find today's reading helpful. Please like and subscribe if you do. Please hit the bell if you want to be notified of future messages. I upload every day, 9 AM UK time. Sorry, I massively distracted myself then with something that was totally, you know, you would not want to hear about. So mundane. Anyway, let's get on with today's reading. Hi, number one. So tarot answers your question. Okay, so the answer to your question, it's interesting, you know, you're getting a good idea. I can see this. Right, so the Queen of Wands, this is about you being bold, self-actualized, knowing what you want, getting involved, taking on a creative vision, getting your hands dirty, getting it sorted, being inspiring, putting yourself out there. It can involve you being a bit of a social butterfly, expressing all of you. You know, it's really about this feminine, powerful, fiery, wonderful energy rising in you, and you kind of being bold and leading, really, and being in that sort of mature, confident position. So your question is somewhat to do with that. You know, it's definitely about being bold and taking action, because you've got the Knight of Swords as well. So there's definitely something about this, about taking action. The Knight of Swords is about getting a great idea, and it's like, yeah, go for it, you know, take action, having the courage to kind of go for your ideas and really take them and run with them. The thing with this is, though, I would say, it's like you've got a good idea. It's great to be creative, it's great to be bold, it's great to take action. But what they're just saying is, remember that you're still an apprentice. Now, this may be in your situation or it might be in life in general. The Three of Coins says, be proud of yourself. You're showing great promise, you've got great skills, you're starting to see that you can get somewhere in this situation. And actually, you've got the chance in this situation or around this question to really triumph and to, you know, outdo all competition, which I don't really like that expression, but it will do. You know, you've got the chance to really shine, but, it's still early days. And the Knight of Swords, it's like, yeah, you've got this great idea, you've got this creative vision with the Queen of Wands. You've got an idea in your head and it's great to go for it, but the Knight of Swords sometimes can be a little bit too rash. It can be a bit like a boisterous energy. You fly in there, you make a load of, you know, you run with a load of ideas only to think later on, oh, I was too impulsive there. So there's definitely something about working as a team or working with other people, not being too out there, not being too bold. There's also about working with yourself steadily, understanding there's like incremental progress. So it's the balance between being really bold and being kind of a team player and also being aware of your own steady progression. Okay, so just don't make too many rash moves that you may later regret, you know. So think things through as well. That's really the key. Thank you so much, number ones. I will see you tomorrow on a private reading. In the meantime, please like and subscribe. Hi, number twos. Hope you're fantastic. So, tarot answers your question. Right, okay, so we've got the Queen of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Hermit. The answer to your question is something about... It's very interesting because there's some action here. There's some almost inaction. Let's start with the Queen of Pentacles. This is about... Your question is something to do with you being stable, honourable, loyal, committed. Being a good partner for some of you. Being a good, honourable, loyal partner. Being committed, being ready for commitment. It can be also about that. But this is about someone who's really earthy and earthly. Well, okay, they said earthly. I think it was earthy, but... this is also can also be about being a mother and a carer and doing those things to take care of yourself, your home, the people you love and care about. It's also about abundance. You have got a lot of abundance around you. So I don't really feel like I can give any more explanation on that, because they're saying everybody's who's watching this group, you've all got different things, so you can draw your own conclusions from that. But your question is very much around that type of a female or that type of an energy. Okay. What they're saying is there's a need to balance these two energies, the Emperor and the Hermit. You see, the Queen of Pentacles, she's kind of responsible, she's mature, she's sensible, she's grounded, she's got her head screwed on. You know, she's down to earth. She's, for me, it's like, well, she's not cold, she's not overly sentimental, she's kind of sensible. There's a need for that here. There's a need to, okay, they're saying yes, yes, yes. There's a need to balance these. The Emperor. The Emperor is about taking action. It's about being able to take charge of the situation, move forwards. This could be the Divine Masculine. This could be a male in your life as well. It could be a father or a father figure giving advice. It could also be a man in your situation if your question involves someone else, romantic or otherwise. But it is about taking action. If you're looking at it rather than a person, if you're looking at it from an energy point of view on what advice it's giving, it's saying, you know, take some action, take charge of the situation, take control of the situation. But this, I don't mean this in an egoic, controlling, you know, dysfunctional, controlling way. It's about taking responsibility, taking charge, delegating, sorting things out, you know, and taking positive action forwards. So there's a need to balance that with the Hermit, which is about going within, listening to your intuition, stepping back, self-care, taking time on your own, looking after yourself, giving yourself enough space and quiet so you can hear your own guidance. So really the answer is to be sensible, to be grounded, to apply a sort of common sense, mature, experienced perspective to the situation. Yes, there's a need to take action, to delegate responsibility, to think how to solve things. But there's also a need to listen to your intuition, to be guided by that inner light, not to get tyrannical or overly up in your head and controlling or prideful about the situation. There's a need to step back, make space, take time for yourself. You know, so it's about the balance really here. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. So much love, number twos. I will see you tomorrow or on a private reading in the meantime. So please like and subscribe if you would like to. Hi, number threes. How you doing? I hope you're fantastic. So, okay, this is clear. So tarot answers your question. Okay, so your question, you are having or about to have or have had some sort of major realization. The truth is out, or something has come out, or you have realized something, or something has occurred to you. This is the sword of truth, as one of my clients said to me once, and I thought, I love that, I'm going to keep that. She said, it's like the sword of truth, and I thought, that is so true. Yeah, it's the sword of truth. It's that punctuating the situation. It's like, you know, new breakthrough, realization. It's a new start. It's the chance to, it's really a card that says, yes, you can achieve this. Yes, you can break free from this, break through this, have the new situation. It's a new beginning, but also the Ace of Swords, it can often be about cutting cords with the past. It's like, it's the end of the old, beginning of the new. It really does say you can triumph. However, the Ace of Swords, as we know, it's a double-edged sword. It's quite a forceful new beginning. There sometimes have to be casualties. You do sometimes have to fight some battles to get there. So it's not a straightforward, easy, smooth sailing new beginning around this situation. Okay, I also think that, you know, you just need to be aware that you've got this great new idea. You can triumph, but you will have to encounter some difficulty or some obstacles by the looks of it. It's not a time to hesitate. Now, I say that with caution because you must listen to your intuition. Don't be rash. Don't make decisions that are coming from wishful thinking, or, you know, just sticking your head in the sand and thinking, oh, well, I'll just do it anyway and see what happens. You know, you can do that. But often that's, you know, can cause you issues. So listen to your intuition. But when your intuition speaks and says, yeah, this is a great new idea, let's go for it. The Eight of Wands says you can move forwards quickly and rapidly. But it's about having the courage to follow your intuition. The Eights are about digging deep. They're about the strength. They're about overcoming internal obstacles. When you get the vision and the inspiration, don't hesitate. Go with it. But do be sure it is your intuition, not just wishful thinking. But the point is, if you, around this question, when this breakthrough happens, or if this breakthrough has happened, it's going to move things forwards. And when you get that inspiration to move, move. The Ten of Cups says it's moving you towards emotional contentment. Everyone's happy, the happy family, the happy ending, the happy situation. So there really is the chance for a positive outcome here for everyone concerned. There is. That said, it may cause casualties initially. So a perfect example I can think of this is, you know, breaking up with someone who you know isn't right for you, but people are upset. You know, not just you and the partner, but other people involved. There's upset, there's tears, there's difficulty, there's problems. But then a year later, 2 years later, whatever, everybody's happy in their situation and it was the right thing. So that's an example that just came to mind. It may be relevant to you, that example. It may not. But the point is, there is opportunity, but you do have to understand there will be some issues. There may be some difficulties along the way. When you get that urge to move and you know it's right for you in your heart, you need to take action and then allow things to move forwards. And then you will get this contentment, this happiness in the future, okay? But it's not necessarily going to come immediately. Thank you so much, number threes. I will see you on tomorrow's reading or a private reading in the meantime. Please like and subscribe if you wish, and I'll see you soon. Hi, number fours. So, tarot answers your question. So I'm just asking them. I'm going to swap these round because what they're saying, that makes more sense. Right, okay. So your question involves some sort of rumination, thinking about, wondering about some old loss or something that's not working out right. So there's something around you and you feel like there's something's not right. The Five of Cups can be sadness, loss, disappointment, something that you missed out on. You know, there's something around you feel like something that's already happened, it's in the past, but you kind of got half an eye on it. You kind of feel a little bit saddened by it or a bit distracted by it. You feel like, well, I wish that hadn't happened. There's some regret, sadness, frustration. There's some, you know, it's like a cord that's attached to the past, and it's stopping you from seeing opportunity now. You know, around this question, there's a lot of rumination, there's a lot of thinking, there's a lot of wondering about things. At the core of it, you're trying to decide how to move forwards, or somebody's trying to decide how to move forwards. 7 of Coins. There's a kind of looking back and looking forwards going on with the 7 of Coins. There's a pause in the proceedings whilst you, or whoever you're asking about, contemplates how to get where they want to be. There's a sense that it's neither positive or negative with the 7 of Coins. It's like you've got part way along the road, or they have. You've worked really hard and you can see some progress when you look back. But at the same time you think, well, is it worth it? This has been a lot of work. Do I really want to keep going along this road? Do I want to change tracks? Can I get there? The thing with the 7 of Coins says that the track that you or they are on, you can or they can get there, but it has been a lot of work, and there's a sense of, do I want to do this? Am I even bothered anymore? Do I want to keep going with this? It's very much linked to this looking back at this old loss as well and thinking, well, you know, is this really going to get me where I want to be? The key to it all is this King of Wands energy. It's plugging into this King of Wands energy. The King of Wands is a visionary leader. This is someone pure masculine fire. He's full of action. He's inspired. He's inspiring. He has the vision, and he delegates accordingly. You know, like he has the ability to see something, to see a project through, and to have the vision into the future. You need to have vision. That's the key with this situation. The answer is not to ruminate on the sadness of the past. Okay, if you're feeling in a grieving period, that's fine. But what I mean is, in terms of how do you answer this question, how do you move forwards? It's about, yes, there's a need to be practical. Yes, there's a need to reflect on what hasn't worked. But more than that, there's a need to kind of have a bigger vision. Be the visionary and really set your sights on that and focus there. That's what's going to move you out of this kind of stuck or kind of ordinary outcome that's not really pleasing you. It's like, well, I don't like this. It's not really all that exciting or that interesting, or it doesn't feel like what I really want. There's a kind of bit of a stuck in a rut energy around this situation. You've got to be visionary. You've got to be able to see the bigger picture and see a big, you know, see what you really want, see your heart's desire, yeah, and then have that vision, and that will be the thing that helps to move you forwards. Thank you so much, number 4s. I'll see you tomorrow or in a private reading. In the meantime, please like and subscribe, and so much love to you. I will see you soon, guys.